This is really going to make a difference. Great. We need all the help we can get against it. So thanks. You're helping us win the fight against it.
Okay, there we go. Alright. I had a bit of an internet connection problem. So that's why the last stream stopped for a second. But I've got it back.
Something going on with him? I can whistle and do multi-variable integrals in my head at the same time, man. Try me.
I don't. Is that really a thing to brag about?
Want a new one? No.
Really? Did you go? I felt really bad. Did you try to find me? Yeah, okay, I'm not sure about this.
Agent Levine is on the higher deck. If you have a moment, he can likely assist in further upgrades of your equipment.
Am I really just checking out new stuff in the Chimera? I am also.
Hey, whatever you need, yes, your man.
Do you do anything? I'm not sure if I'll buy anything. Giga. Oh, I got number 9. Number 10. Number 12. What does number 10 do? Oh, I got number 9. Don't see that every day.
So, heat signatures scans have detected 2 potential sources of initiator cores.
Potential. Why potential?
Unfortunately, due to AIM security systems, determining the actual source of the heat signatures at this range is impossible.
Another word I don't like. Okay, we double our chances. Bruce, Kamala, meet me at the war table.
We're on our way.
Weren't you guys already at the war table though? That's my question. We're literally standing right next to it. Okay guys, go to the war table. Yeah, I teleported to my room, so I'll be there in like a few minutes, don't worry. Yeah, no, sorry. Oh, I've got 3 missions here. Lovely. So apparently I need to go review. They better not be me and my
Guys, we got work to do. Touche. How can we help? Jarvis has found a couple heat signatures that might be concentrations of initiator cores, but they're in completely separate locations. Since time is of the essence, we're going to need to hit both locations simultaneously. Bruce, you and Kamala need to search the outskirts of the Badlands while I investigate a city on the eastern seaboard. Hopefully one of these spots yield us those initiator cores. You got it.
But I want to be Kamala. That's what I just want to be Kamala. Is that not an option? Come on. No, I don't like it.
Jarvis, how much longer? Approaching the location shortly, sir.
Great. Gotta find those initiator cores and get back to fixing. It's only a matter of time before AIM pinpoints the Chimera's location, and we need our base of operations up and running. Oh, I look so good in this suit.
Dashing, sir.
You are right.
Who isn't? That's my question. Right. This is taking forever.
Whoa. Where is everyone?
Seems AIM has evacuated the city due to heavy inhuman activity.
Sounds like an excuse to experiment on dangerous technology. Maybe your heat signature hunch was right. A giant stash of initiator cores could power their experiments.
The facility is heavily guarded. Expect resistance upon your arrival.
You mean they won't be happy to see me? Shocking. This place is a ghost town. Jarvis, how far is the facility?
A few meters up ahead, sir.
Hover scout platforms. Is there anything AIM didn't steal from me?
There is a chest with gear close by. Anyone else nearby? Civilians? Evacuation began this morning.
Good. Can't let anyone get hurt this time.
Get me in range of their pop-up access junction for long enough and I'll get us hit. Keep AIM's units out of range or the hack may be disrupted.
What are you doing? TikTok. Should do that.
Who's most likely to be a reality TV star?
You probably.
Who's most likely to hook up with a random guy?
In progress. Stay in range of the
Who's
junction
most
and
likely
keep AIM away.
to? That's an addition.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it this way. We got this just to do a TikTok or something. Yeah, but what does it even do? Is it just like music? Imagine! It's cousin edition.
Who's most likely to? Cousin edition. Most likely to stay single for the rest of the. Who's most likely to? Cousin edition. Most likely to stay single for the rest of their life. Looks like a baddie, but is actually a softie. Mom of the group. The best alcohol drinker. Has the worst taste in boys. Is the biggest crybaby.
I broke my arm and I did not cry.
Has the strongest personality. Die first in a zombie apocalypse. Who's most likely to? Cousin Edition. Most likely to stay single for the rest of their lives. Looks like a baddie, but it's alive. Who's most likely to Cousins Edition? Who's the funniest?
I failed my mission because of a
Who's most likely to Cousins Edition? Who's most likely to Cousins Edition? Who's the funniest? Who's most likely to get a stupid tattoo? Who's most likely to become a model or influencer? Who's most likely to get arrested? Who's gonna get married first? Most likely to stay single for the rest of their lives. Who's most likely to come out as a part of the LGBTQ+ community? Who's most likely to end up homeless? Who's most likely to be a reality TV star? Who's
most likely to kill someone?
Bruh, I'm live streaming while streaming TikTok.
Most likely.
Are you actually? Yeah, I'm live streaming.
Most likely to kill someone. Most likely to get arrested.
You just said you would kill someone.
Pulls the most. Most likely to kill someone. Most likely to get arrested. Who pulls the most? Who's the most emotional? Who's the loudest?
What?
Who's the craziest? Who's the most mature? Who has better style?
I'm very funny.
Who's more casual?
Babe. Yeah.
Who's the biggest hoe?
What?
Who's most likely to? Cousin Edition. Most likely to think they're the funniest.
Me. Yeah, you think you're the funniest. Stop recording.
Who's most likely to? Cousin Edition. Most likely to stay single for the rest of their life. Who's the thickest?
No.
Who's the thick?
The thing.
Who's the thickest? Who's most likely to get arrested? Who's the craziest? Who's the most popular? Who gets the most attention from other guys? Who has the best taste in guys?
Probably you, because I
Who's the
don't.
sensitive one? Who's the meanie?
What?
Who's the prettiest?
Not right
Who's
now.
the best at advice? Who's the best dancer?
Really, you.
Who's got the best style? Who's the smartest?
Ah, yes, I am the
Who's the
smartest.
thickest?
Who is most likely to?
Cause I'm not doing Cousin Edition. Right, I'm gonna get back to my live streaming.
Who's most likely to in your friend group? I created the audio because I don't like the other version on TikTok. Who's most likely to in your friend group?
Right.
Who's most likely to in your friend group? But I created the audio because I don't like the other version on TikTok.
I'm a friend.
Most likely to read all the messages in the group chat but never respond. Most likely
Okay.
to dress up or look presentable when everyone else looks like a hobo. Most likely to hold the door for everyone in your friend group and then other random people passing by. Most likely to change the conversation into anything about them. Most likely to become an influencer or vlogger or famous in any way, shape, or form. Most likely to be telling a story, but it gets really confusing because they tangent to other topics or stories along the way. Most likely to give the best advice for any life issues or minor inconveniences. Who's most likely to spend all their money on food? Just on food. Most likely to talk to a manager or employee because they got your friend or your friend group's orders wrong. Most likely to make up an excuse not to hang out just so they can stay at home. Most likely to help other people in your friend groups cheat or complete their assignments for them. Most likely to trip in public and fall on their face. Most likely to spend their night on a toilet seat yakking. Most likely to have a positive pregnancy test. Who's most likely to in your friend group? Most likely. Who spends the most money? 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 Who will have kids first? Who will get married first? Who has the better style? Who is meaner? Who is more dumb? Who would get arrested first? Who is most likely to kill somebody? Who is more basic? Who does better in school? Who is more messy? Who is most likely to drop out of school? Who is the worst driver?
No,
Who is most likely to get pregnant before they are married? Who spends the most money?
Stay in range of the junction and keep aim away.
Who's the biggest?
we already do this one.
Who's the thickest? Who's most likely to get arrested?
We've already done this one.
Saucy questions for the girls' juicy fights.
Most likely to. Friend group edition. Who has the nicest body? I'm crazy. Who has the nicest body? I'm crazy, curvy, wavy, big, little weight body, yada 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 yada. Who parties the hardest? Who's the alcoholic?
Probably you.
Who can't get past the talking stage? Who has moved on from their ex? I don't miss no ex, I don't miss no text. They choose not to respond. I don't regret. Who can't move on from their ex? There's a million reasons why I should give you up, but the heart wants what it wants. Who's the boldest?
Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do.
Who's the biggest simp?
I just wanna show you off to all of my friends, making them drool out of chinny chin chin.
Who's the most hardworking?
Definitely me, because I do more.
Who's the most likely with my friends? Who got their first kiss first?
Me.
Who got their first kiss first? Who got a boyfriend first? Who had the first heartbreak? Who gets more attention from guys? Who has talked to more guys? Who is the smartest? Who is more likely to oversleep and miss something important? Who is more likely to make a scene in public? Who is more busy? Who is more responsible? Who is more likely to drop out of college and join the circus? Who is the most likely to become a mom first?
We tell it, you kind of like already act like your mom, don't you? So.
Who is more likely? Who's gonna hire Snap Soda? Who's more likely to have a messy breakup? Who's more likely? Today we're gonna be playing Who's Most Likely To in your friend group, but make your questions with the group. 14 questions you should ask your BFF. Who is the hero? the guys. Who's the craziest? Who's the smartest? Who's gonna get pregnant first? Who's the prettiest?
Not
Who
right now.
eats the most food? Who farts the most? Who has a better style? Who's more of a bitch? Yeah. Who gets fucked up the most at parties? Who is the more likable person? Who's gonna get married first? Who's gonna drop out of college? That was fast. Who's gonna become a stripper when they're older? Yep. Who's the bigger?
You heard me right.
With the girl. Who's better at makeup? Who did better at school?
Who's most likely to have more than 5 kids?
I only want 2, so you can choose.
Who's most likely to have more than 5 kids? Who will get married first? Who's smarter? Who's most likely to drop a silent but deadly?
What?
Who would give all their money to charity? Who's messier? Who spends the most money? Who's most likely to shave their head? Who's funnier? Who's better at makeup? Who's most likely to fall down the stairs? Who has
You do
better
gymnastics.
style? Who's the best at TikTok? Who stays up later? Who's the loudest? Who has the cuter room? Who's crazier? Who is the worst driver? And who's the favorite?
Definitely me.
Who's most likely to be a reality TV star?
Well, you already do that.
Who's most likely to be a reality TV star? Who's most likely to hook up with a random guy? Who's the biggest flirt? Who's most likely to get into a bar fight? Who's most likely to sleep through class?
No.
Who's most likely to marry an athlete? Who's most likely to get arrested? Who would bail you out if you needed them to? Who is the friend that gets everyone to go out? Who is most likely to crash their car?
Catch my car.
Who has the biggest problem with liking boys who don't give them the time of day? Who's the funniest? Who's the smartest? Who's hooked up with the most people? Who's most likely to get a stupid tattoo? Who has the biggest nicotine addiction? Who will get married or have kids first?
Definitely you. Definitely. You're older.
Who's most
Do
likely?
you have a round bath?
So now that I've mentioned the security systems, my improved readings of the heat signatures suggest that this may in fact be a much larger power source.
So, not initiator cores?
It's difficult to say, but our detected intrusion has caused AIM to initiate a self-destruct.
Jeez.
Based on the
Your
size of the
bathroom?
heat signature,
No.
Let me guess. It could level
Haunted. Huh?
that is correct, sir.
I don't know. I
It's not
just don't.
destroying another city on my watch.
Okay. Now that's done and over with, now we can finally get back to doing our stuff.
Okay, let's see what all the fuss is about, shall we?
What's all the fuss? What's the commotion all about? Okay. We should be done any day now.
You can assume it will be well protected.
No welcome banners. Got it.
Boom. Yeah.
Whoever's behind these doors seems willing to destroy everything to hide it.
Do you want to play football with them?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, in a bit, though.
This is my arc
I'm gonna do this last one.
but supersized.
Oh, I played this one in the beta.
What is AIM thinking?
Oh, hello there, handsome.
You seem like a boss.
So the reactors are becoming increasingly unstable. We must shut it down.
Taking out those amplifiers are the only way to shut it down.
Imagine trying to be Iron Man.
Not doing so hot.
Several more cores to go, sir. A good job one of these days would not go unappreciated.
Damn. Ooh. I was doing well. You have to say that. Come on. Alright, I've just got to do this. I'm gonna destroy all the reactors first. That's probably go-to. Hold L2 to aim and press R2 to shoot flying enemies. Whoa. Connect venom bounties. No.
No welcome banners. Got it. Whatever's behind these doors seems willing to destroy everything to hide it.
Come on. I've already seen this. Calm down. It must have taken
the
ages.
reactors are becoming increasingly unstable. We must shut it down.
Okay, I obviously need to use my blaster on big guy. Yeah. Hello? What time are you going to play? After this round, and then I'm going to start the live stream. This is harder.
You can assume it will be well protected. No welcome banners. Got it. Whatever's behind these doors, AIM's willing to destroy everything to hide it.
Whoa, big guy. Not like we haven't seen him before. Not like he's very annoying.
So the reactors are becoming increasingly unstable. You must shut it down. Taking out those amplifiers are the only way to shut it down. Good job one of these days would not go unappreciated. Good job, sir. See, was that so hard?
No, so close, so close, so close, so close. Okay. How are we gonna do this? To be honest, I think I'm just gonna end this here. This one's taking too long. We'll do it in the next one. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. Like, subscribe, comment, and maybe turn notifications on. That would be pretty neat, not gonna lie. And I will see you guys